Hello, I last did a video like this a little over a year ago. It was a year and a month ago. And since then, I've had four sessions of laser hair removal, and I've just literally now shaved, so you can see kind of on me, my beard was kind of there. And it went down to about there, and obviously the moustache, although this area was always kind of clear. And now, after exfoliation and shaving, you can see that there's still quite a lot there. Now, I've been on hormones since the 14th of August 2017, and I've been on blockers for maybe a year less than that. So I'm going to get my next blocker injection, so proper looking forward to that. Because it's, you're getting stuck with a horse needle. But what I thought I would do is sort of what I would normally do of a daytime, to go outside kind of thing. So I would normally exfoliate and wash my face and stuff, which is why it looks all blotchy and so on. And then I knew a lady I worked with. I still know her. I just don't work with her anymore. And she said use a heavy moisturizer. So, this is just cocoa butter. It's the same stuff that I used when I had my tattoo. Which, because the tattoo artist in Leeds, in Headingley, she said, "Oh yeah, just use cocoa butter because it's better than the other stuff that people will say to use." So, all of the moisturizer on my mug. Then I used to use Estee Lauder's foundation, but it's really expensive. It's like it comes obviously in a small bottle, and it's 30 quid, and it was £30 a month just to make my face coloured, which felt like a lot of money because it is a lot of money. So that'll be what I was using in the video a year ago. What I'm using at the moment is two kinds of concealer. There's that, and there's two kinds of that. I'm using 208 and 209. That's because 208, or whichever one it is, one of them's kind of really light beige, and the other one, by comparison, is kind of ruddy. So if you put them together, now my face is somewhere in between those two, so what I do, I get a little bit of each on the back of my hand, because I'm going to mix it. These little tubes, these little foil tubes, are really fragile though, so I keep them in a box. The box, I don't remember where the box was from. It's a little cardboard box I got when I bought something else. So I keep them in that thing, and that stops them damaging, because I used to keep them in my makeup pencil case, but they get penetrated by any sharp edge. Oh, and then the foundation that I'm using at the moment is this stuff, which is like a copy of Estee Lauder's, but it's £3. It's from B&M, and it's £3. And what I notice is that there's a little washer in the top of the lid, and it falls out. So this stuff can get a little bit messy. But every one of these I've had, the little washer that sits just in the top of the lid, it eventually falls out. So I've now got the stuff on me, and then I just mix it all together. And the reason that I'm mixing it all together is so that it's one colour, well, it was all the same colour, it was just different shades of the same colour, so it's all the same shade, and so that it's the cheap foundation gets enriched a bit with the concealer, because the concealer's heavier. Oh, I've got a mirror, so I don't have to try and do this on the phone, because last year I did this on the phone and it was awkward. So I did this a little better this time around. I used to wear a lot more makeup than I've been wearing lately, and now I'm not entirely sure that that's working as well as I hope it's working. But it kind of feels like it's working a bit. Certainly my hair sticks to my face less, because if you've got loads and loads of makeup on your face and any stray hairs blow around in the wind, then you end up with your hair plastered to your own face, like you've been sweating a lot, which aside from the fact that it doesn't look amazing, which it doesn't, it just feels really, you feel sweaty even when you're not, and it's disheartening, because of course you're just trying to go about your business and there you are, all plastered to yourself. Again, I'm not going to be too worried that I'm getting this kind of on my mouth. The reason I don't care is because I'm going to paint by numbers that up anyway with some lip gloss later, so it doesn't much matter. It's just going to slightly change the overall colour. Now sadly I've got more makeup on my nose than I've been having this week, because I put slightly too much makeup out on my hand. This is still kind of a work in progress. I used to use a lot more makeup, and the issue with that, this here is where my glasses sit. That's why I've been using less makeup on my nose, because the glasses dig into the makeup and create this little line of damage, like here, because I'm nearly 40, here and here and here will crease over the day as my face moves around, because of course my face isn't as smooth and youthful as it was. And I'm starting to get old. I'll be 39 soon. Well, in a few months. So that probably looks awful on the camera, but it looks okay in the video, in the mirror video. Now I need to get all of this stuff off me, because I don't need it anymore. So I end up using a baby wipe. I use 2 baby wipes a day. One of them is to clean the little eyeshadow brush, and the other is to clean the back of my hand so that I don't have a lot of face makeup on it. You can if you want as well. Excuse me. You can if you want as well. Get rid of some of that. The lip gloss that I'm using is that because I've tried a bunch of others. I've tried lipstick and I'm not a fan. It doesn't stay where you want. It's hard to put on because it's too big. And it wears off easily, so you end up putting it on over and over and over. I got given a little coffin thing, there, and that's for lipsticks, because obviously that won't fit. But I don't use lipsticks, so I keep tweezers in it, and it works well for that, because I always know where the tweezers are. This is the order that I put the stuff on, because the stuff has to go tacky before you can do the next bit. Next, this tube is kind of old and ratty now, but I've been using it for ages. They're like £8 and they're worth it. There's the sort of clay stuff in them, like a clay stuff, but I always just sort of mix it on my hand because you don't want to put a load of that on your eye. So and then this goes up here. Apologies for obscuring things with my hand, but I'm not ambidextrous. You don't need a baby wipe for the rest of that because it doesn't, you know. My sister got me that, which is good, but I used to use the little barrel. Well, I've still got them. I haven't thrown them away or anything. The little barrel things. What should we be today? We'll be green today, because why not? Yeah, the little barrel things are good. They're more glittery than this. This is just a solid colour of well, it's just a solid colour. So I used to worry about this more. I find, you know, getting it exactly the way that it was. I find that didn't make any sense in English. Getting it exactly precise. Yeah, that's the word I meant. I used to worry about it more, but because I've got 2 more steps to go after this, and because my face is slightly lopsided, as most people's is, I'm not too precious about it anymore. Obviously, you do have to stay kind of even within reason, because if you don't, then you will look slightly strange. The benefit of wearing a lot less makeup above this line, if you remember to put less out like I didn't just now, is twofold. One, actually it's threefold. One, fourfold. One, your hair doesn't stick to your face. Two, your skin breathes a bit better, so you feel less stuffy and constricted all day. And of course the powder falls onto the right side of my face, because it always does. Even if I use less, even if I go carefully, even if I tip my head, no matter which way, I always end up with a little bit of eyeshadow powder just there. Which is amazing, obviously. And then I always end up putting it slightly unevenly. No matter how many times I've done this, which is hundreds now, you'd think I'd be better at it. You can't rub that off because it'll blend in with your face. So I use this and kind of do that with it, and hopefully, again, I'm gonna fix that in a minute, so it'll be fine. So I'm done with that. 4 benefits. So your hair doesn't stick to your face, you feel less stuffy, your glasses don't dig into your makeup on your nose, and you have your eyeshadow, your eye makeup doesn't move, because your eye pencil kind of moves about a bit if it's on a base of foundation. If it's just on your ordinary unmakeup skin, then it kind of stays where you put it. It's for that reason, for the makeup moving, that I don't use, this is glitter, that I don't use really, really dark, black eyeshadow and eyeliner, because I put a load of it on my face over there. I'm going to put glitter there. It'll cover it up, or it'll make it look odd lopsided and green, and either way. But yeah, so I don't tend to wear black eyeliner and black eyeshadow, because I don't know. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just doing this for this. But this is broadly what I would do anyway. Oh, the daytime of a morning to go out. So far the entire thing has taken 15 minutes. It would normally take 15 minutes anyway. Oh, yeah. It would normally take 15 minutes anyway because I've done it so many times. You could argue if I spent longer doing it, it would look better. But like, oh, see, there was a thing I saw online. The amount of eyeshadow that a lady, eyeliner, the amount of eyeliner that a lady has on is directly proportionate to how many mistakes she made when she was applying it in the first place. And there's some truth in that. Also, because of course you've got two eyes, you've got two chances to make a mistake, and then you've got to make the other one look the same. You've got to make the other one look the same or fix it like that. So you can end up with way more than you wanted. I seem to be better at doing this on my left eye than on my right eye. I have wondered about this and wondered about this. And it doesn't seem to matter what I do. It always looks better on the left than the right, so then I have to make the left look less good to match. There. We're done with that. Oh, nearly finished. This thing has got two ends, the paint end and the varnish end, chapstick. You have to let it dry. Before you put the lip balm stuff on, because if you don't, then it blends into the lip balm and it moves around and it's a pain. Other people do this differently and better, but I'm not other people. So there we are. Yeah. Oh, that was blusher, and this is, what is this? This is powder. It's just called powder. Sometimes these things are called setting powder. This is Rimmel's powder. You can get this stuff from Superdrug by a company called MUA or MUA. And it's pretty good. It's £1 for a little square tub. Excuse my sniffling, I've got sinus issues. No, it's not a cold. It's just I've got sinus issues. So, but that stuff from Superdrug, the MUA stuff, it doesn't last very long. It's okay, but it doesn't last very long, either as a tub or on your face. Whereas this Rimmel stuff does last longer, although it's about 4 times more money. Apologies if you're getting loads and loads of weird sound effects, because I had to get that because the microphone in the phone isn't amazing. And that's it. Going slowly and explaining everything I was doing and forgetting the operative words in a sentence, and it still took just under 20 minutes, which is why I do it like this. It takes just under 20 minutes. Unfortunately, I can't have my hair down with all of this makeup on because my hair would stick to my makeup, which isn't the best thing in a whole wide world. That is all flat and lifeless, probably because of hairspray from yesterday. But yeah, that's kind of how that goes of a morning. I'll take these off actually because they are just showing the reflections of my screens a lot. So that's what I do in the morning. That's what 4 sessions of laser and a bit of makeup get you if you've got dark hair, which I do. The thing about that is laser's not quick. It's mightily painful, but it isn't quick. I've still got half of my sessions to go though, so hopefully by session 8, by the time I'm having to stump up the readies, there'll be less of this there. So that was it really.